Thank you, Nina. Well, of course, Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial start to the summer vacation season, as the saying goes. And right now we're going to talk about reading and some great book recommendations for your children over this summer break. Let's assume the worst happens and the Wi-Fi goes out and everybody has to read. Would that be so bad? Andy Locke joins us, who's a teacher at Floyd Light Middle School out in the David Douglas district. Teach 6th grade reading intervention, you told me.
I do, yep.
And we know it's tough for parents to get those kids reading because they want to go outside and enjoy the summer, but it's important for them to read. And so you've put together a kind of a list of some good books for them. Let's start with Ghost by Jason Reynolds.
Absolutely. And I kind of had to poll the kids to find out what they were really interested in these days.
So this came from them.
Yep. And so Ghost is about a student who kind of gets into track and overcomes some hardships, and it's just about his battle between figuring out what he's doing in school and committing to the track team and, you know, overcoming some of those obstacles.
So it teaches some good life lessons as well at the same time. Okay, so there's Ghost, the yellow book there. The next one is called Phantom Toll Booth by Norton Juster. Okay.
Yeah. This one was actually one of my personal favorites from way back when. And it's just about this kid, Milo, who's in search of rhyme and reason, literally and figuratively. So it's a great book with the play on words and just an entertaining story about a 6th grader who's trying to figure out what he wants to do when he says he's bored all the time.
And the next one, This Side of Home by Renee Watson. This sounds like quite a different collection you have, by the way.
Yeah, and actually this one, This Side of Home, Renee Watson's from Portland, and it's about a North Portland neighborhood and just kind of how it goes through the changing, you know, kind of gentrification and families getting pushed out and how the neighborhood changes over time and her experience in high school and what that was like.
So, Andy, I'm sorry, you teach 6th grade. I mean, these just sound like
a serious topic.
Yeah, this is not Sea Dog, you know, See Spot Run type stuff. These are serious topics.
And I think this is what kids get interested in. You know, I think they can relate to a lot of this stuff, and so when they connect with some of the characters in the books, then, you know, that's the hook.
So what age group would that one be for? That seems like
for
maybe
middle school.
Middle school? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The next recommendation is The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. What's this one about? And you can grab that there.
Yeah, and so this one is about a kid who's grown up on the reservation outside of Spokane, and he gets an opportunity to go to school off the reservation. And it's just about his battle and kind of the identity crisis of, you know, being accepted on the reservation versus, you know, this life outside, and just the being accepted at the new school and then overcoming what happened, you know, back at home with that situation. So it's a really interesting book.
And your last one is The Giver.
Yep.
And that is by Lois Lowry.
Yep, which was made into the movie, and I haven't seen the movie yet.
It's got a great cover on it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, The Giver, again, just about a community that, you know, kind of everything's kind of controlled and everything's going along smoothly, and he's the one individual who has access to what life used to be like before they put in all these systems in place and stuff like that. And so it's just a neat kind of coming of age story.
And most of these books, as far as you know, are available at local libraries, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you recommend the Multnomah County Library Summer Reading Program, so a good resource for parents.
Yeah, and it's just a good opportunity for kids. They can, you know, they get a game board. They can track how many days they're reading. They take it into the library and they can win prizes and get different cool things like that.
Awesome.
Rod, well, yes, we can't let Andy go without letting you at home know. Andy's one of 5 teachers in the entire country recognized recently for his efforts to promote reading and math in the classroom. They're the other winners, but my goodness, Andy Locke, for that we congratulate you. And I'm impressed of what our middle schoolers are reading.
Yeah, some great tips. Andy, thank you so much.